My family has been participating in the fur trade for a few generations now and has mixed well into the Indian population. My father married an Indian woman whom he met while traveling along the Mississippi River, making me half French and half Indian, or Métis. I have also married an Indian and have since settled along the border of the Illinois country and Kentucky. We have established a small farm and are known as Les Habitants. At this time, slavery is a prominent institution upheld by many Europeans. In the Illinois country, both the French and English participate in the slave trade. Merchants bring the Negroes up the Mississippi and sell them at auctions. Negroes were first seen in the Illinois territory around 1720, though they had been prominent in the East and South before then. The local habitants used the Negroes to increase their profits from crop production. What is interesting about myself and other French farmers is that we work in the fields alongside our Negro slave workers. I have a handful of Negroes that work under my supervision. The French at this time are considered British citizens and treat their slaves relatively humanely. But this does not mean that the Negroes do not object to their status. Few French now honor the Code Noir, or the Black Code. Under British rule, some French may abide by its regulations as a tribute to the old French regime, but it was mainly passed to prevent slave rebellions. The code now is merely a guideline. It portrays slavery as a normal part of life, and does not attempt to justify the practices on the grounds of race. The French see no need to validate slavery. The Black Code stated that Negroes should have proper homes, clothes, and food. Negro children were not to be sold into slavery away from their parents until they reached puberty, although this still happened. Slaves can be beaten, but not to the point of inflicting severe harm against an individual unless the law mandates such a punishment. They also cannot be put in prison or put to death without a trial, although this is at times overlooked. As a Métis Frenchman, I am very comfortable with my surroundings. My slaves work hard. I am well respected by the Indians, and the British rely on me for my knowledge of the land and Indian culture. With the Americans pushing into the area, I will soon have to choose sides. If I work for both sides, my life would be in danger. But if I work for the losing side, my life may be in greater danger, making this a tumultuous time